Okay, this is a YouTube series. I'm doing in YouTube videos for all of my clients because what happens, they keep asking the same questions. So instead of me writing too many emails, attending the same phone calls, I thought I'll make a YouTube video, very detailed one, so people can understand the context and then people can apply the same and understand it. And you can watch it. I can send you the links, and that means you don't need to speak to me. All the answers and details I'm giving to you. Now, in terms of work visa requirements, immigration requirement is you must have a bachelor's or 2 years experience in IELTS, right? That is the requirement for the work visa for offshore candidates. In my other video, I did cover how to offer the job to an offshore migrant, so you can watch that video. But in today's video, I'm going to talk about overseas work experience. Many visa applications gets declined on an overseas work experience, and you know why? Because that work experience does not get verified. So what I do normally, so what is a verifiable work experience? Verifiable work experience starts with a verifiable workplace. What is verifiable workplace? The definition of verifiable workplace is wherever you were working, whatever business you were working in, business must have a commercial address, business must have a website must have the contact details, email ID and everything for the contact person and HR, and the business must have a landline number. If those boxes are ticked, that means business is a verifiable business. Now the next point is how the business, the work experience for somebody working in that verifiable business, how the work experience can be verifiable work experience. For the work experience to be verifiable, person must have an appointment letter, offer letter. So in India, people normally offer a job, then they offer an appointment letter. You can have an individual employment agreement, that is called employment contract. These three things you should have must. Then you start working in the job, you will have experience letter, you will have a pay slips, money must come in the bank account, there must be income tax returns with Form 16. In India, when you work, if you're working in employment, then employers are required to Form 16 or PF or ESI. And then, so you should be able to give Form 16 for your employment with that employer. Immigration New Zealand will be asking you everything. They'll ask pay slips. If pay slips are given, they will ask bank statements. Bank statement, pay slip should match, and income tax return along with your experience letter and other documents. A lot of people come back to me, say, Paji, I can have a letter, experience letter, pay slips made up, I can make the pay slips. But how are you going to make the bank statement? A bank statement cannot be made retrospective. And the major proof that Immigration New Zealand, now Immigration New Zealand also knows that you guys can make pay slips, you can make employment contract, appointment letter, experience letter. So they don't give a heavy weight on all that. They give a heavy weight on something which cannot be forged. It cannot be retrospectively created. So the bank statements are must. Income tax returns are must, for example. Usually we will give for 2 years. Okay, 2 years bank statement, 2 years pay slips, 2 years income tax returns, along with all the employment proof. But if you don't have bank statements for 2 years, you must have enough reason, however you need for 2 years. That is what is called verifiable work experience.